Oh, congrats. It's a long time here. And then I hope that as soon as possible you're gonna become an English host because you're starting hard. Cool. So I don't know. Luan, hi there. Can you introduce yourself?
Yeah. Wait a minute. Good afternoon. I'm Luan. I'm come from Belém, Pará, and I was a I'm a pharmacy student, and until until next year, I guess. I'm 2 years old, and I'm learning English since next before 1 year, before the pandemic. So 1 year and some months, and I'm learning a lot on TNT and learn with you guys.
Oh my goodness, I thought that you were younger. You said you're 32. I thought that you were like 17 years old. Oh my goodness.
Sorry, and 22 years.
Oh my goodness. I was like, oh my goodness. Oh yeah.
I made a mistake.
Don't worry, yeah. But it was like just a thought. Cool. Fear. Is that right? Fear. I don't know how to.
Hello, guys.
Hey.
I'm good afternoon, everybody. I'm 48 years old. I'm a public worker. I live in Rio de Janeiro, a small city called Nova Friburgo. I try learning English alone. It's very complicated, but when I found out the site, it's like riding a treasure for me, because you can improve so much your speak, improve so much your listen. It's fundamental for who try apply study English at home alone, because when you speak English alone, you don't have a reference about pronunciation.
Yeah. By the way, like I just love it. Your name. It's a little bit different. But yeah, cool. So Anna, Laura, yeah, you can go.
Guys, good afternoon. I am Ana Laura. I am 24 years old. I live in São José dos Campos, in the countryside of the state of São Paulo, and I am a biochemical engineer. I'm attending here on TNT meetings since the beginning of May. It's a pleasure to be here with you. Thank you.
Yeah, cool. So welcome again. Victor, hi there.
Yeah, so good afternoon, guys. I'm Victor. I am 19 and I study international relations. And I hope we have a good conversation. I like the topic.
Oh my goodness, international relations is on my heart. But yeah, cool. Uh, João, did you introduce yourself?
Hello, guys. Good afternoon. My name is João. I'm 16 years old. I'm from a countryside of Piauí called Floriano. I've been here in TNT since February this year. And yeah, I'm here to improve my English and meet new people.
Cool, thank you. Weiler, Weiler,
Hey, it's Warley.
Weiler, yeah, all right.
Good afternoon. My name is Warley. I'm 22 years old. I'm living in Lagoas, and I'm an artist, and that's it. Nice to meet you all.
Cool. Yeah, nice to meet you too. And is your first time here?
Oh no, I'm here about, I think I'm getting in June, maybe.
Oh yeah, yeah. So it's a pleasure to know you. I have never seen you before, so it's what I asked that I would explain to you how this work. But fine, I guess we can start right now. So let's go to the first question. So oh my goodness, I just forgot a I here, but yeah, fine. Is it always necessary to complain? João? can you start? Is the first one. I don't know
Okay.
if you have the question.
Sometimes, I don't know, maybe sometimes, when you're in a difficult situations, but I think we can be grateful for our lives, don't complain our lives, because there's a lot of people that don't have anything, when we have a house, we have a food, and we have the basic for to live. And yeah, I think um, no, we don't. It is not necessary to complain all time,
Yeah. Crisolana, what do you think?
Not always, but sometimes we need to complain when we aren't comfortable with something. We need to complain. Yeah, that's it.
Yeah. So, Luan, and then I'm gonna ask you to choose someone after you, just to flow the conversation. I hate like to call the people is like a class and is not the meaning of the conversation, so you can just choose a person.
But the first one on the two one question.
Yeah, it's the first question, and then you can answer. Yeah.
Okay, and it's not necessary and complain always, but sometimes it's impossible not complain about something, your traffic, your life, or here in Pará, it's too hot, so it's impossible to complain about it every day. But I'm sure complaining it's too bad for our healthly, and as you show us, it's high and squeeze your blood pressure, and it could be dangerous in the future. So we have to stop complain as soon as we can.
Yeah. So, Ana Laura, can you go?
So I believe that complaining is something inherent in human behavior. I don't know. We are always not satisfied with something. And I agree with Krislana just said. I believe that it's important to express yourself and to talk when you are not satisfied with something, but when it starts to become a habit, maybe could be harmful.
Yeah. And you, what do you think?
Completely no, not at all. I believe that put this feeling out in 10% of all the time, it's so good, yeah, but 90% you have to, you need to think and breathe and think the better. I think it is.
Always positive thought. Yeah. Yeah. Wire. Yeah, is that right? I'm so sorry. I know names is a big problem.
It's okay, everyone pronunciation wrong my name every time.
I'm so sorry. Oh my God.
It's okay. No, it depends on the situation. Things sometimes it's necessary to complain about certain situations, so that it doesn't happen again. But complaining all the time becomes tiresome. So it's tired for you and for the people around you. That's it.
Yeah, thank you. So, Victor Gustavo, did you answer?
No, I didn't.
Oh my
So
God. Yeah, you can go.
yeah, okay. In my case, I believe when you complain all the time and about everything, about everyone, it can become a bad thing. You know, it's a dangerous habit. But I think sometimes we should complain because it's a way to make the things change. because if we just shut up our mouth, then can be impossible, see the difference between the actions of the people or between yourself, your actions. But I believe if you complain all the time, I don't agree with that. It's not necessary.
Yeah, fair. Can you go? Can you answer?
For me, I complain so much when the thing I hide, it's not I. It's not the thing I hide. The people sometimes I complain so much, but all the time you complain, it's not good for health. But you need to complain when the thing it's not about the thing you want. Sometimes you bring something, you hide something. The thing get you. It's not that the thing you hide. So you must complain so much because everything you conquest in your life, it's very complete. It's very hard for you. When the thing you pay for that thing, the thing don't have that you pay, is not good. No?
Yeah, thank you for answering. So let's go to the next question. And if I forget someone, please just say it, because I'm a person that forgets a lot of things. So yeah, cool. Is it common in your country to complain about bad service? What do you think, Leo?
Yeah, from what I've seen in our country, it's our culture to complain a lot about bad service and complain about good service too. And I think are just a few peoples that make elogio um, about good services and let let to let to complain about bad service. It's not good. It's not good for us. And but for because of that, I've already worked with the public people, public clients, and today I always as I can I make good words. I do make words from the people.
Yeah, I know. I don't know. I saw some videos that like some people, some sailor person, they were like crying because the customer was very, I don't know, aggressive and was very horrible. I was very mean with this person, and yeah, I think I don't know. Sometimes you need, I don't know. It's confusing. Yeah, sorry. I don't know. Fair, can you answer?
I have you must complain when you don't satisfied about the service because another person offer the service need to be a professional. When you complain about this, the people try improve your service. It's so much important for you say true for the person. The other person, if he wish get in determination area, professional area, the guy have to improve it because that guy don't improve your service. It's get order on the professional area or professional area. You need, quer dizer, you need complain. You say the service is not good. It's not bad. It's not good.
Yeah. Thank you for answering. I don't know, Crislana.
And I think it's important to complain with something. For example, when you order something and it took a while to arrive, or you order something and arrive another thing, it's important to complain. And it's also important give a compliment, because with a compliment the person keep doing the things well. And like TNT, when we receive a feedback, we know and we learn what's wrong, and we study to do better.
Yeah, and also, I mean, when you're complaining about something, you can do this in a good way, I mean, you can like you can be mean, but you can choose like not to be mean and like just talk to the boss and say, oh, this happened, but not trying like to fire to get like to make the people the person get fired, so I mean, you can just talk. Maybe you ask if the person was in a bad day or something happened, because we have to remember that those people are also, I don't know, just human beings, and sometimes they're not good. This happened with a friend of mine, but yeah, it's very cool. She said this in her stories, and then it was very cool because she's living abroad, and then she explained the whole thing. But yeah, so Lua, what do you think?
And it's common in Brazil, and especially, do you know phone companies? And I don't like it to say Max, but Vivo, Oi, Claro, it's bad companies in Brazil, so it's so common complaining about that. But if you want and doing a criticizing a certain person, not workers with workers only have to work in buying foods, but then the guilty is it's from the boss of these companies, I guess. And you, Ana or João, I don't know.
Yeah,
Uh,
so
for oh,
yeah,
for
you can
me, I'm sorry. For me, I think that it's common here in Brazil. Always the people demanded for a better service. But I think the people need to be more kind. For make a complaint about the service or these things. Make make a complaint, but in a kind way. As such as education. Like to be how yeah, to be education for to make the complaint.
yeah, thank you. Now, Ana Laura, you can go.
Here in Brazil, it's common to complain about bad service, even because I don't know if you guys know it, but this website called Reclame Aqui. I always see what are the complaints about certain companies or brands when especially when I want to buy on an e-commerce, and I never buy anything before. of certain brand, and you know, to have a reference, right? And I don't know, maybe I agree with what João was saying, and I believe that Leo said, I don't remember, guys, sorry, that that is important to talk about the complaints, but to do a constructive criticism. And it's important to do the compliments as well when you receive a good service.
Yeah. Thank you. Victor? Victor.
Yeah, so, well, I believe in Brazil, people used to complain a lot about bad services and even good services. But I do believe we should complain the right person, just like Juan said before, because some people are just doing the work that the boss said. So we should think a little bit more about it and also look at a good way to complain, because some people are really disrespectful when they complain about something. And I think we should be kind and polite with the people or with the service that we're using, because if you want to something change, I think you should try the best way to try that. I'm not sure, but yeah, I think even in some occasions, I think people don't receive the enough money to make good services. So it's really hard to say and to always say, "Oh, I wanna the better. I wanna, you know, I wanna buy the better thing, or I want this service." But the people who is doing that don't receive enough money to make a good service sometimes, and I think we should, think about it.
Yeah. And Waller, yeah. What do you think?
Yeah, I think the people here in Brazil, yeah, it's common, So there's a lot of bad work doing here in our country, I believe. It's sometimes necessary, really necessary to complain. So there's a lot of bad professionals who do a terrible job, and we just cannot remain silent, And I think the complaint sometimes is necessary for the improvement of this kind of situation, and because if you don't say anything, it will still in the same way. So you need to talk something about. If you don't like, you need to do something. You need to talk something to better this situation.
Yeah. Thank you. I was thinking here, and then I remember that I saw a meme that was like generations complaining about bad service, and then it was like, I don't know, generation W. I don't does it exist W? No, the like generation U. They was like so aggressive, and then generation Z. That's mine. And they was like, oh, sorry that I'm complaining, but I need to say that something happened. So I mean, it's super cool this meme, but I don't remember when, like, where I saw it. But I already recommended it, and if I knew it, I really sent you guys. Yeah. But yeah. So the next question, I'm gonna skip, the third one. I'm gonna go to the fourth one. That is, do you prefer to make complaint over the telephone, the phone, or in person? No, you like to complain, you like to gossip, because like complain, gossip is it's kind of things that are connected. And so, what do you like? You like to share with your friends in person? Not in nowadays, COVID thing. But yeah, what do you think? What do you prefer? I'm gonna start with Weller because he was the last one. But yeah, I'm so sorry. Weiler, hi there, Weiler. I'm gonna stop just say.
Okay. I think it depends of the situation, but if I'm okay, I prefer to talk in phone. But even more if the place is so far from my home, you know. So phone is better for me. But if the person responsible for my problem doesn't solve the problem, I will go in person. And the thing is not too nice for these people because I'm really stay so hungry when I need to be in personal because this certain kind of people don't solve my problem. That's it.
Yeah, thank you. Let me see. Victor, what do you think? What do you prefer?
So I think using the telephone it's better because I can control everything that I will say. You know, I can write it or I can even thought. I can, you know, planning all my thoughts, all the things that I will say and make a good complaint. And I can also control if I will get anger or not. I can control this kind of feeling.
Yeah. So I'm gonna answer the question. It's cause like it's kind of same as Victor. No, I mean when I'm in person, I'm gonna be nervous, then I'm gonna start to say things like I'm gonna start to say I won't complete the words, and then I'm gonna be a complete mess, and then I don't know how to react in person or like in my phone. I'm like in my comfort like room at the house, so I mean it's easier like to fight to complain in your house, I mean. So yeah, I just think this way. But if he, as Waller said, if you need to go in person because it didn't it didn't work, you just complain over the phone. So I'm gonna do it because usually I do not complain to my mom. I say, "Mom, this happened," and she's still there. It's kind of what teenager does, and then yeah. Lua, what do you think?
Over the phone because we can we have time to think about and create the words to complain about in the real person and you and the workers and step by step and look at each other and you could be you could be lost your words and when you get home and you think oh I couldn't say it, but it's past now, so it's better by phone over the phone. I think it is. And you, Leo, what do you think?
I prefer do anything in person, but for example, get off my house and to go to going in bank for just a complaint. I prefer do that in cell phone. But I think in person for me is more is easier to explain. Yeah, because over the phone I have already worked in Sky, a company Sky. Uh, uh, it's so bad because if you want, you even not to listen the client the customer. If you want, you put this out the headphone out and get stand relaxed. And I always think it's better in person to solve some problems.
Yeah. Like very good to see your point of view because you work at Sky now, so it's a little bit different. And then when people call you funny companies, you're very angry, because the internet is not working or something like this. So yeah, you cannot control it. Yeah, cool actually. So Kislana, what do you think?
I agree with Well. I think it's it's more easy solve things in person. But now in the pandemic, I don't want to leave my house to do something, and I'm very lazy. I can leave my house, so I prefer right now solve my things by my cell phone.
Yeah. João, and you, what do you prefer?
For me, I prefer over the cell phone, the phone. You know, it's more easy to talk. As Leo said, the words come in your mind, and you're you're more relaxed to talk, and you know it's more faster. Also, you don't need to get out of your house and go to the place. You know, it's more faster. So yeah.
Yeah, cool. Someone didn't answer the question. Yeah. Oh yeah, Anna, so you can go.
So I do believe that I prefer the to solve these things over the telephone, because you know, you can do it on the comfort of your own house. You can think how to do it properly with the right words. And it's funny that you have just said, and that you're always asking to your mother to do it. And here in my house is is the opposite. My mother asked me to do it because she always saying, "Oh, I have no patience to talk with these people. You could do it for me." And I believe that Fern didn't answer yet. Also.
Oh yeah, so you can go. Sorry. Baron, can you answer? Yeah,
Okay,
what-
okay. I prefer telephone because I lose my mind very easy. It's easy for me getting in fights sometimes, but when you will go in person, for example, you have time to think to time, né? So for you keep up the control, né? Because sometimes that there is such thing is very boring, is very annoying. It's for me it's very easy, né? Lose my control, né? So I prefer telephone on instead of in person, né? Because I have I'm very easy getting fight. Né? I don't like fight, but when I think I'm right, I fight so much. It's so because I have some people don't respect you. For me, it's very complete when I realize the people try do you like joke. I lose my control.
Yeah, mocking you. It's super hard, I don't like in person because of this. I do prefer over my cell phone, over my phone, as I said. So thank you for answering this question. Sorry that I didn't remember that you didn't answer, but now it's fine. So let's go to the question number 9. That's the last one. Do you believe that complain a lot can bring bad things? What do you think, Krislana?
Yeah, I think we just complain when it's necessary. For example, if is something hurting you or you are not comfortable, and I think it's necessary when you complain so much, I think you can hurt the other person or insult the other person. So I think when is necessary, we need to complain, but a lot I think can be hurtful.
Yeah. And you, João, what do you think?
Yeah, I think the same, you know. Sometimes it's necessary to complain to give a very oh my gosh, feedback about the service, you know, about the service that people give for you. But sometimes when you always complain about the service of other people, the people get start to be to be to feel that the service that they make, it's something wrong with that, you know, something wrong with uh with they, you know. So yeah.
Yeah, thank you. So don't you believe, sorry, I said the name wrong. It doesn't have Gustav here. I don't know what just popped it doesn't into my mind. But yeah, Victor, Gustav, yeah, so this is the thing, you know. What do you think?
So I agree with Crislana and João. I think if we start to complain all the time, we, you know, it can become a habit, and then you can become a really bad person, and you are always looking at some bad things in the services that you use, in the people around you, or even in yourself. You start to see something in your actions or in your personality about everything. So I think you should take care of the things that we say to the other person, or, you know, the things that we think about. And I believe in some occasions it's complaining is the only way to change and to get better. But we should, you know, think a lot before complain, just complain all the time.
Yeah, and you, thank you. And you, Waller. Um, what did
I agree with you guys. Yes, is complaining all the time is tiring, like I said before, mainly for whoever is around you. Uh, and you can lose friendships because that, you know, and lose some opportunities of job or etc. So you need be calm sometimes. Take it easy. That's it.
yeah, thank you. Luan, uh, do you believe?
And I just forgot the number of the question. Could you repeat?
Oh yeah, sure, no problem. Is the number 9, the ninth?
Um,
Do you believe that complain a lot can bring bad things?
and I think I'm grateful. And yeah, and complain a lot of times it's not good, and I don't like it. And people that complain a lot, and as we call it, resmungão, it's not good for that one and for us as well. So we have to take it easy and have an emotional intelligence to hold your mood from especially humble workers. They don't deserve and heard you complain maybe, so we have to take it easy, I guess.
Yeah, thank you. And you, Nora, what do you think?
So I agree with everybody, especially what Victor said. I believe that when something is bothering you, you need to talk, to say it out loud, in not exactly talking about complaining about service, but in the personal the personal side, I believe, but it's important to be aware that all you say, you're gonna face the consequences, as Warley just said. Maybe you can push away people if you complain too much, and the way you complain, right? The words you say to people can hurt somebody's feelings. It's important to think about it first. And what about you, Leo?
Yeah, I'm sure of the people that complain a lot as a habit is not good for health, is not good for our people around. Yeah, I can't stay next to people that doing that all the time. Yeah, but I think complaining a lot about anything, you get down. You get down, and you can let the people around down. It's so bad for me. For example, I don't like to watch TV or broadcast only about the
Oh yeah,
bad things.
the
I don't like.
news. Yeah, I avoided to watch it. Yesterday, my grandma, she was watching something in my room, and then like I guess it's a novel, and then like the novel ended and then starting the news, and then I was like, yeah, damn, I'm gonna see what happens in the world. And then that was traumatic, you know. I hated to see. I avoid watching news because it's only horrible things. And then I don't know, I just don't believe in humanity anymore when I watch news. So I avoid it to my mental health, you know. And yeah. So and you, Fern, what do you think?
Nobody want to have a relationship with the guys complain all the time, because sometimes the guys, you have a impression the guys all the time is grumpy, like Duff Snow White, grumpy. You know this word, grumpy, zangado. And it's very boring if you go to the cinema, watch the movie. The guy, oh, the movie is very boring. The popcorn is not good. So you go to the party, and the guy, the party is very boring. The sound is very loud. Nobody like kind of guys, because sometimes you need to looking for balance in your life, and all the time the thing is so good for you, but when you can support, you don't have complain all the time, because and never is perfect all the time.
Yeah, nothing is perfect, you know. And what you said, it's true. Like for me, no, I mean, I hate when I'm with someone, the person starts to complain a lot. I believe in energy, no. And then when you start to complain, I know that you start to see the bad things, and then bad things is like energy, all this kind of things. And also, I don't like to be with this person. And then try always see the positive side of the thing, you know. As you said, it's so annoying, exhausting with someone that's always complaining about things, because nothing is good for them. No, and then you're gonna be exhausted. You're gonna do whatever you can, whatever is possible to you, and then they're gonna still complain about something, and it's so like horrible, and it's hurt your mental health. It's hurt yourself, you know. So it's horrible to live with this kind of person. But yeah, cool. Thank you for answer. And yeah, so I'm gonna go to the question number 5. That is a little bit polemic, you know, like who is a sailor person is gonna say, you know, the customer is not wrong, is not right, is not always right, but like who is the customer is gonna say it, you know. So what do you think of saying the customer is always right? Krislana, what do you think? Krislana, are you there?
Sorry, you can listen to me?
Yeah, I can.
Oh, my internet is so bad and I can't hear.
Oh yeah, so we are in the question number 5. What do you think of saying the customer is always right?
I think it's wrong because I know some histories about this and that the customer is wrong in the, for example, in a store doing bad things, and sometimes the boss don't believe in his, oh my gosh, funcionário, and believe in the customer, but sometimes it's totally against.
Yeah, and his employer. Cool. So if someone wants to say expose the thought about this, you can say it because we have only 5 minutes left. I didn't notice that the time passing, so I don't know if someone wants to say about this. Luan, Duan, Anna, I don't know, Leo, Victor, Fran.
And
Well,
about the question number 5, I guess, and I hate the sentence so much because I'm a customer, and you too, guys. All of about us is the customers, but I already work as a receptionist in a company near from my home, and it's a shame. What a shame. And heard about unfair situations, issues about you work as a bad customer or as an angry customer. So I don't like this sentence, and I think it's wrong. And we have to um, wait 1 second and let me think. And where's the guilty, and who it's blamed, or let's discuss the situation and not blame someone, or say, oh, I'm a customer so I'm right. It's not fair.
Yeah. So
yeah,
thank you for
yeah.
answering. Yeah, so you can say, well, go on.
Oh, sorry.
Don't worry.
I think this phrase say that you have to offer for customer all all you can, a good service. But if from the moment that customer pass up to limit of a respectful, the phrase is not make sense anymore.
Yeah, for sure. I mean, respect is everything, you know. So Victor, Gustavo, what do you think? What do you like? What? How it actually? How was the talk? You know, what do you think?
About the all talk or this
Yeah,
question?
if you like it, the topic and the conversation.
Well,
How
I really like the topic. It's really good to reflect about complain, because I think sometimes we need to take a look of our actions if we're complaining so much. I don't used to complain, but I think I should complain more, about something, about not just about services and about some things in my house with the people around me, but it was a good topic, and thank you for bringing it, and it's a pleasure.
Thank you. It was my pleasure. Fer, do you want to say something?
The customer always right. Have some people abuse so much this phrase, because we must respect each other. Sometimes several people abuse so much this right. Anything all the time right. But the people, because it is in position of consumption, abuse so much this phrase.
Yeah.
In fact, all the relationship in the human being should be a balance.
Yeah. So I just want to